The nation began its formal farewell to the 39th President of the United States. The procession carrying Jimmy Carter traveled along rural roads of South Georgia, where he spent most of his life before heading to Atlanta, where he will lie in public repose ahead of a state funeral in Washington next week. Here's ABC's Faith Abube with the details on the final goodbye to Georgia's beloved son.
Former President Jimmy Carter's family looking on as his casket, draped in an American flag, was escorted by current and former members of the late president's Secret Service detail. The motorcade then passing through his beloved hometown of Plains, Georgia, on its way to the Georgia State Capitol in Atlanta. Crowds lining the route to pay their final respects.
Present.
The procession pausing at Carter's boyhood home. A bell there rung 39 times in honor of the 39th president. The motorcade then traveling to Atlanta for several memorial events, beginning with a stop in front of the Georgia State Capitol, where Carter served as a senator in the mid-1960s and governor from 1971 to 1975. Several state and local elected officials greeting the procession for a moment of silence, including Governor Brian Kemp and Atlanta Mayor Andre Dickens. The former president will lie in repose at the Carter Center until Tuesday, before traveling to Washington, where he will lie in state at the U.S. Capitol. His longtime friend, President Joe Biden, expected to deliver a eulogy during a service at Washington's National Cathedral on Thursday. President-elect Donald Trump also saying he plans to attend the service. Jason Carter, one of the former president's 12 grandchildren, will speak about his grandfather.
It's this love. That is this love story of his, and I think that's what I hope to convey, because I think that's what he hoped to convey, and I think he lived that out.
And after that state funeral in Washington, D.C., Carter's remains will be flown back here to his hometown of Plains, Georgia. He will be buried next to his wife, Rosalind Carter, of 77 years. She died just over a year ago. Faith Abube, ABC News, Plains, Georgia.